Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello dear students. Now we have been studying 7th lesson Allahumma Shadu. You already studied translation, meaning, opposite and plurals from the last classes. Today we are going to study some questions and exercises, that is at-tadribat. So let's go to our class. Okay.
First question. لماذا سميت هذه الخطبة خطبة الوداع؟ Why is this speech called the farewell speech? خطبة meaning speech or sermon. Why is this sermon called the farewell sermon? Answer is سميت هذه الخطبة خطبة الوداع لأن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم توفي بعدها. This speech called farewell speech because after this Rasulullah صلى الله عليه وسلم died. Second question. باء متى قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم هذه الخطبة? When did Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said this speech? Mata qala, when did say, or when did Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam deliver this speech? Answer is قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم هذه الخطبة في وقت الحج وفي يوم عرفة. Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said this speech, or Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam delivered this speech at the time of Hajj and on the day of Arafah. Third question. Jim. Ma sababu takrari ayyuhannas wa ala hal ballagat. What is the reason for repetition ayyuhannas and ala hal ballagat? Sabab reason takrar, recurrence or repetition. Answer is يكرر رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أيها الناس وعلى هل بلغت ليلايق الناس على أهمية وخطورة الأمر. يكرر رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم رسول صلى الله عليه وسلم repeat أيها الناس and على هل بلغت ليلايق الناس to bother the people. يلايق bother. Al-Ahamiyata, the importance, wa khuturat al-amri, and seriousness of the matter. Khuturat, seriousness, ahamiyat, importance. Then yulaiq, bother. To bother the people, the importance and seriousness of the matter. Once more, yukadir Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam ayyuhan nas wa ala hal ballaghtu li yulaiq an-nasa al-ahamiyata وخطورة الأمر. Then fifth question. دال بماذا كان يبدأ رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم خطبته وبماذا كان يختمها? Here is two questions. First question. بماذا كان يبدأ رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم خطبته? With what was Rasul صلى الله عليه وسلم began his speech? Then second question. وبماذا كان يختمها? And with what he conclude it? Answer is يبدأ رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم خطبته بالحمد ويختمها بالسلام. يبدأ رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم خطبته بالحمد. Rasul صلى الله عليه وسلم begin his speech with hamd. ويختمها بالسلام and he conclude it with salam. What is the meaning of salam? Peace. Last question, that is ها بين مميزات هذه الخطبة ومثل منها لكل ما تقول. بين مميزات هذه الخطبة, indicate the characteristics of this speech. Answer is هذه خطبة الأخير النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم ويتضمن فيها نصائح قيمة للمسلمين الذين في كل زمان ومكان. هذه خطبة الأخير النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. This is the last speech of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Nabi meaning prophet. وَيَتَضَمَّنُ فِيهَا نَصَائِحٌ قِيمَةٌ. It includes valuable advices للمسلمين for Muslims الذين هو في كل زمان anytime ومكان and everywhere. هذه خطبة الأخير النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. This is the last speech of Nabi صلى الله عليه وسلم. ويتضمن فيها نصائح قيمة للمسلمين الذين في كل زمان ومكان. And it includes valuable speeches, valuable advices for Muslims, those who anytime, everywhere. Tadribat number 2. Tadribat number 1 is question answers. Then number 2. نضع علامة الصواب أمام الإجابة الصحيحة لكل ما يأتي. Put tick mark for the correct answer from the following. Okay. Then first one is Inna akramakum indallahi atqakum. Those who fear God more, He is honored with God. Akram meaning honor. Then قول يبين أن مكان الناس عند الله بحسب. This shows that the position of people with God is according to بحسب meaning according to أجناسهم, their kinds meaning their sex or gender. أعمالهم, their works. أموالهم, their wealth. Then dear students, you say what is the correct answer here? Okay, second one is the correct answer here. إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم قول يبين أن مكان الناس عند الله, the position with God is according to their works. أعمالهم is the correct answer. Second, that is فَلْيُبَلِّغُ الشَّاهِدَ الْغَائِبَ. Those who present here inform this to absentees, or those who present here report this to absentees. تعبير يفيد أن كلام الرسول موجه إلى. This statement of Rasul directed at الحاضرين الذين يستمعون إلى خطبة الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم. Those who present and hear the speech of Rasul صلى الله عليه وسلم. Second option, المسلمين في عهد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. Muslims in the period of Rasul صلى الله عليه وسلم, or the time of Rasul صلى الله عليه وسلم. Third option, المسلمين في كل زمان, المسلمين في كل مكان وزمان. المسلمين في كل مكان وزمان. Muslims everywhere and anytime. What is the correct answer? That is third option. المسلمين في كل زمان ومكان. المسلمين في كل مكان وزمان. This is the correct answer here. Then third, that is Jim. إنما المؤمنون إخوة. Of course, mu'mins are brothers. تعبير يؤكد. This statement emphasizing that وحدة أبناء الأمة الإسلامية. First option, وحدة أبناء الأمة الإسلامية, unity of Islamic generation, Islamic society. Second option, لا فصلة بين الأمة الإسلامية, the weak link between the Islamic nation. لا فصلة, weak link or weak relationship between Islamic nation, that is Islamic society. Then third option, انقسام المسلمين فيما بينهم. Muslims split among themselves. The groupism of Muslims between them. Then what is the correct answer here? إنما المؤمنون إخوة. تعبير يؤكد وحدة أبناء الأمة الإسلامية. First option. This is the correct answer. Wahdatu abna'il ummatil islamiyya. At-tadribat number 3. نختار الجواب الصحيح مما بين القوسين. Choose the correct answer from the bracket. First question. ولا يحل لامرئ مال أخيه. Not allow anyone to take his brother's wealth. يحل allow permit. المضاد في معنى لكلمة يحل. The opposite word of يحل is يحرم يباح يجب. يحرم forbid, يباح allow, يجب must. Then what's the answer? يحرم. Then يحل opposite يحرم. You study this as opposite. Okay. يحل ضد يحرم. Then يحل synonym yubahu. Okay. Then allow or permit. Okay. Then second question. ubayyin lakum bimaina. ubayyin lakum. I explain to you. Bimaina. The meaning of this. Ado lakum, aqli lakum, awlahu lakum. What is the meaning of ubayyin lakum here? Ado lakum. I invite you. Aqli lakum. I judge with you. Then awlahu lakum. I explain to you. What's the answer here? Awlahu lakum. Ubayyin lakum. Meaning is awlahu lakum. Okay. Then next work is, here is match the following. Fourth one is match the following with the opposite words. Here is 2 columns. These words includes opposite words are here. So this is your homework is this. Okay. First column mu'min, shahid, lalla, amin. Then second column ba, ghaib, kha'in, kafir, ihtada. You find the answer. Okay. This is your homework. Okay students, our this lesson Allahumma shahid here finished. No need of other worksheets. No need of other worksheets. Just stop up to this. Okay. So you study well and complete your notebook. Okay. I think you already understand well this. If you have any doubt, you can ask me and clear that. Okay. So I stop here. Okay. Shukran lakum.